Welcome back. Now let's look into why we're paying so much for third-party car insurance. Tonight, the driver's caught on camera taking the system for an expensive ride.
This is no accident, and this man's not injured. Both are stunning examples of car insurance fraud.
Organised criminal activity may be involved.
And you won't believe the money they're making at the expense of honest drivers.
Motorists are being burnt by fraudsters when it comes to their third-party insurance.
It's a sunny Australian afternoon and a dashboard camera is recording. The driver passes a truck, then that dreaded moment. The car's rear end has been hit by the truck and the two vehicles pull over. Take a closer look at the truck driver in the fluoro vest. He appears to be moving around freely, right? Well, 6 months later, the same truck driver submitted an insurance claim for injuries to his back and scrotum that he said he received from this tiny ding.
A very big truck, very small collision, and all of a sudden we have a range of injuries that they're claiming a large sum of money.
The truckie was in line to receive over $180,000 for his injuries until the insurance company presented the dash cam footage. Only then did the truck driver drop his claim. Matt Carews from Suncorp Insurance says personal injury fraud through compulsory third-party car insurance is a growing problem.
What we've seen is a large increase in payouts of up to $100,000 for claims that arise from collisions that are just very small bingles.
Although some bingles happen on purpose. In the dead of night, CCTV captures this car slamming into another. Behind the wheel, Janua Fidel, who is 8 months pregnant. A personal injury claim wasn't her goal. She staged this accident for an insurance payout to buy a new car.
I know what I done was wrong. I know it's illegal, it's not right.
Organised gangs see the value in the CTP fraud combo, staged accidents and personal injury claims. Here's how it works. A ringleader recruits 3 or 4 participants to sit in cars and stage a collision. First, the group receives insurance payouts for their damaged cars. The recruiter then directs the people in the cars to go to the doctor, claiming they're injured. Personal injury claims are lodged and the insurance payouts, usually worth more than 6 figures, are shared between the fraudsters. It seems all too easy, but staged car accidents do have their risks.
A Sydney father has paid the ultimate price for stopping to help the victims of a road accident at Warwick Farm.
Father of 6, Walid Al-Halou, was hailed a hero for rushing to the aid of accident victims in southwestern Sydney. What we didn't know at the time was that Al-Halou was allegedly in the middle of staging a 3-car accident when he was struck and killed by an innocent passing motorist. Detective Superintendent Arthur Katsianis is in charge of a new task force tackling compulsory third-party insurance fraud in New South Wales.
If anyone is engaged in this type of criminal activity, we will find you, we will arrest you and prosecute you.
It's understood Walid Al-Halou knew this man, Al-Shmiri. Al-Shmiri was awarded $120,000 for a wrist injury he claimed he received in another car accident.
We're about to pay a large, over $100,000 for the claim. Someone's come forward with information and evidence that this was wrong and it's unfair.
A judge ruled Al-Shmiri had staged his accident and he wasn't entitled to his $120,000 insurance payout. The penalties for CTP fraud vary across different states and territories. In Queensland, fraudsters can be fined $44,000 and face 18 months in prison. In Victoria, it's a $14,700 fine or 2 years behind bars. But in New South Wales, the maximum penalty is only a $5,500 fine or a 12-month prison sentence. It's estimated fraudulent claims are contributing to a $75 increase in compulsory third-party insurance premiums each year in New South Wales.
We need to start getting more data, start sharing that data so that we can outsmart the fraudsters.
Victor Dominello is the New South Wales Minister in charge of curbing car insurance fraud. He's outraged an investigation revealed one doctor's name featured in more than 200 personal injury claims in 12 months, when most GPs average handling just 2 claims a year.
If you've got one doctor treating 200 people in relation to the same type of accident, well then that seriously has a big question mark around it.
The insurance industry is now pushing for changes to tackle third-party fraud.